All right, welcome to everybody's favorite Red Mage, episode number 103. That's 103. I'm Nothing Way, aka Spencer, and this is a 5-minute breakdown of a Red Magic the Gathering card, the properties, missed opportunities, and honestly what I think. You can find me on twitch.tv/NothingWay for a $0 free experience on MTG Arena. I'll show you how to get it done. Today's the card from the set, War of the Machines, March of the Machines. War of the Machines, the movie. We have Chandra's, Hope's Beacon. Chandra's Hope's Beacon. 6 mana for 4 and 2 red. For 5 loyalty, legendary planeswalker Chandra. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this is static ability, okay? Copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. This ability triggers only once each turn. That's wow. Plus 2 loyalty, add 2 mana in any combination of colors. Plus 1, exile the top 5 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may cast an instant or sorcery among those exiled cards. And minus X, Chandra's Hope's Beacon deals X damage to each of up to 2 targets. Super nice. 6 mana for a blowout planeswalker. That sounds awesome. This card is definitely a powerful force of nature to deal with. This is a very nice card. It's very cool. 6 mana, you get to do its all the abilities. In fact, you get to cast it, and in the same turn, add some mana combinations, and potentially, copy a spell that you cast with those mana combinations. Now imagine you had like a Metamorphose, something that added mana to your mana pool, right? Something that adds mana to your mana pool, like a Rite of Flame or something. And then you copy that, yeah? So that's really, really cool. You can do this with burn spells, double up your burn spells. That'd be really, really nice. And you can minus X immediately, which is really, really dope. So you can cast it for minus up to 5 and just 6 mana, kill target creature, right? Or can you do it to 2? So you can minus 5 up to 2. So you can do minus 5 to 2 creatures. Wow, this card is really, really crazy good. 2 mana in any combination is something I did not see coming. It's usually red, right? It's usually red. It's usually maybe even colorless, and it's usually until end of turn. Right? At least there's other shenanigans with it, but this is straight up 2 colors, 2 mana of any color combination, which means it probably leans towards the commander feel as well. All cards are leaning towards commander, which is really upsetting because that's where Magic is going. You can just tell with the cards. I'm going to keep talking about this. I don't care what anyone says. That cards are swinging towards the commander feel because that's what's carrying Magic right now. And having a Chandra Planeswalker as a commander makes a lot of sense with that plus 2. Right? Because then you can cast any other creature colors in your deck if need be, right? Not to say that Chandra can be your commander, but you can have, what do you call this? A red-black commander, a red-X commander, and sneak in a Chandra. That's really, really cool, and use her eventually. Seems pretty dope. The middle ability, the plus 1, seems all right. It seems kind of weak. I think they could have changed that a little bit. Let me see if I could have changed exile the top 5 cards until the end of your next turn. They like to do that. That's a very red mechanic. And what's cool is that when you do that plus 1, then you get to trigger the static ability, right? So it's weak, but because of the static ability of copying the card, that makes everything so much better. This Planeswalker is good. This Planeswalker, I take it back. It's great. This is a very good card. I don't like how heavy it is. I'm not going to see it in standard play unless somebody's built a deck around it. This is probably going to end up in another Chandra deck that's for fun. This can be competitive if you ramped up to it quite quickly. So probably like red-green. If it was 1 mana cheaper, it would be really, really dope. But I think 6 mana is kind of worth it for this type of firepower, right? I don't know. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? I could be completely wrong here, but I feel like this is where this card is. This is a pretty strong Planeswalker, especially out of all the Chandras. This can compete with the bigger Chandras, right? Let me know what you think. Hit me up with a message. Comment on Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter, or Twitch, wherever you find me. That's twitch.tv/NoFinWay or NoFinWay on Twitter or any other handles, okay? Lastly, go ahead and let me know what card I should review next. You decide. Episode 103 in the books. Catch you later.